Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. Hello there, this is Michael Seeley welcoming you to this guided hypnosis session, which is designed to help you to clear your own subconscious mind of any previous or current negativity. Hypnosis is a state of deep relaxation, whereby positive suggestions, given all for your own benefit, can be more easily absorbed and integrated by your deepest self. If you'd like to think of this session as a guided meditation or a form of coached visualization, then that's perfectly fine to do so. And whether you'd like to imagine this process in the form of a spiritual, higher self-healing, or in the form of a pure, mind-programming transformation of your own neurology, only you can truly know what is the most meaningful level for you. As you decide now for yourself just how far you can truly go to find your own life's success and betterment. And just by allowing yourself to change for the better your own outdated thoughts, feelings, and behaviors can continue to improve over time. If at any time during this session you need to wake fully into conscious awareness, then you can easily and effortlessly open your eyes and return to fully alert reality. And so for now, as we begin, and your true eyes are opening just a little wider, and you are listening carefully to all of your own positive choices which you have made for yourself. As those choices are now coming back to be remembered by your own alert, conscious mind. You can also bring to your attention all of those deeper parts within yourself, those subconscious or unconscious parts of your very being, which can bring to you now feelings, and images, and developing sensations. And I'd like you to think of my voice as the voice of an old friend, or someone who can help you now to relax more deeply. And in a moment I'm going to say the word relax 4 times. And on the 4th time I say the word relax, if you haven't already, you can let your heavier eyelids drop down and close into comfort. And I want you to imagine that your eyes are getting heavier now, becoming droopier and drowsier. Just feeling that trance-like sleepiness spreading across those blinking eyes. And now relax. Now I want you to imagine that you can hear my voice going with you in so many different ways as your eyes are becoming even heavier and you relax. Now you can imagine that those blinking eyes are so very heavy now that it is becoming impossible to keep them from closing, as you relax. And now you can really let yourself imagine that on the very next breath you take in and exhale, you can let go of all tension completely as you now relax. Now close your eyes down now, just letting those heavy, sleepy eyes close down completely. As you begin to imagine all of those quieter expectations of this journey that you may have for yourself, this journey of self-development and opportunity which is now ahead of you. And so the question to ask both your deeper consciousness and your lighter unconsciousness is, are you ready to go into hypnosis now? Because after all, trance is an everyday experience. I cannot do it to you. It is you who brings it into effect for yourself. Just by wanting and desiring to relax deeper now, no power in the universe can keep you from entering into a very deep state. Because always you are in control of your own relaxing mind. And hypnosis is simply a choice to allow your unconscious to fully cooperate with all of your conscious decisions. Because you relax now by asking yourself to relax. Which is just as easy as bringing your attention to all of your automatic processes, which can begin to really slow down. Just as you notice your chest rising and falling as you breathe in and release that slower breath out. Just taking the time to gently notice the flow of air that moves in through your nose, feeling those sensations down through the back of your throat, all the way down into your diaphragm, and then noticing those sensations as you let that breath flow out through your mouth. And as you relax all of those small muscles down along the side of your jaw, and you relax all of those muscles beside your mouth, you can notice that flow of air becoming a smooth cycle of breath in through your nose and then releasing out more slowly over those relaxed lips. And now each and every breath you take relaxes you deeper and deeper into hypnosis. And you can deepen your trance even further just by following my instructions. And you can start by imagining a word either in colour or shape, and this word can spring up now before you in your mind's eye as you ask those creative parts of yourself to just allow this to easily happen now. And the word that you can see before you is the word static, with those letters S, T, A, D, I, C. Which you know, and I know, is a word which means to stay still, which can be so beneficial to deepening feelings of calmness and relaxation, which you are feeling now continuing to bring you all of those sensations of heaviness. Although some people also experience sensations of lightness, or other people might enjoy those gentle, tingling sensations as they spread out from the top of your head to the very tips of your toes. And as you see that colourful word in front of you, you can see those individual letters with their own shapes there. And I want you to slowly begin to remove those letters one at a time, starting from the right side and just erasing those letters from right to left. And with each letter that you erase, it's just like wiping away a piece of chalk from a blackboard, or erasing a marker pen from a whiteboard. And each letter removed takes you deeper and deeper into trance. And so go ahead now and remove that first letter, starting with the C on that right hand side. And as you feel yourself going deeper and deeper, you can erase that I. Just erase that letter with all of its shape or colour as you drift deeper and deeper. And you can keep on fading and erasing those letters one after the other, until each and every one of those letters is gone completely. And if you forget where you were, then it doesn't really matter, because you can just as easily start over again, or you can just as easily let go of the whole process, just enjoying yourself going deeper and deeper. And finding that once you are satisfied that you have removed and erased all of those letters and can no longer see even a single letter remaining, just let one of your fingers, just allow one of your index fingers, either on your left hand or your right hand, to raise up slightly in the air all by itself. Just letting that finger raise just a little, about half an inch. That's good. And now let that finger relax completely again, as you allow a new wave of even deeper calmness to soothe you on down into a state which is 10 times deeper than your previous relaxation. And so, now you are in a good state of hypnosis to make some real positive changes for yourself. And because of the nature of this session, which is all to do with clearing and healing any of that old negativity that may exist within your deeper mind. I want you to create for yourself a very special place now. A place of absolute safety and protection, which will serve as your very own tool to be recalled to you, either throughout this session as you are listening, or even as a tool to be remembered to you in your conscious, waking reality. And you can think of this safe place, which can easily be recalled to you now, or imagined just like an emotional parachute, or even an old-fashioned protective suit of armor, which will at all times protect you in the very deepest of ways. And so now bring up in your imagination a place in which you feel comfortable and completely and utterly safe. And this could be a real place to you, somewhere that you have been or where you enjoy going, that offers you security and a respite from the outside, bustling world. Or this could just as easily be a fantasy place in your imaginative mind here. And as you visualize this place, I want you to build up this sense of safety as completely as you can, and see yourself in this place. And feel yourself experience all of the peacefulness and serenity, just like being wrapped in a pair of strong, loving arms, as the universe itself wraps around you and protects you. And you hear all of those sounds that bring you perfect security and calmness. And you feel all of those wonderful waves of relaxation and serenity washing over you. And once you have really and truly built up this place of safety, I want you to take that same index finger that raised before, and I want you to touch that finger to your thumb. Just touch the tip of that index finger to your thumb so that you are making an O shape. And just let that happen now, just letting your unconscious mind do it for you. And know that you have now anchored your very own safe place to those fingers touching together. That finger and that thumb anchored together. And if at any time, either during this session or during your waking hours, that you would like once again to feel this sense of deep safety and protection, then you can simply touch that same finger and thumb back together, and you will immediately return all of your own internal protection and calmness to you. And this will allow you to continue on with your deeper trance work, feeling at all times protected and secure and at ease. And so for now, just release that finger and thumb just as soon as you choose. And now that you are ready to move on to even deeper trance work, which will all be for your highest benefit, as you continue to drift and dream, down into an even deeper level of trance now. Always you are feeling safe and secure, and that you are capable of addressing your own subconscious images and ideas and feelings, always with confidence and with the power of a deeper, healing frame of mind. And you find yourself now moving down a long hallway, a long, gently descending hallway which is covered in a series of crystal mirrors. And beneath you is a thick, white carpet of woolen threads, and you can feel the softness of that carpet as you now discard your own shoes. And you step forwards, one step after the other, feeling that thick carpet on the bare soles of your feet, relaxing you deeper and deeper. And all the time you are being called towards a special swirling portal that you can see far off there at the end of this long hallway. And every step under your feet continues to drift you deeper. And you see now images beginning to take form in the crystal surfaces on either side of you. And some of these images are flat in 2 dimensions, and some of these images are 3-dimensional, having shape and texture and colours. And some of these images are reflections of your own self, being some current reflections of who you are, shining back to you in a multiple variety of ways. Because each of us has many different parts within ourselves as we play out the roles throughout our days and evenings, showing to you all of these versions of your own self which you carry with you from day to day and from time to time. And you can see some of these reflections are smiling back at you as you take this time to watch yourself, enjoying whatever activities or interests that bring the most joy to you in your life. And yet you can see other reflections that are perhaps frowning back at you. And some of those reflections may in fact be carrying some long-held pains or discomforts inside of them. And then there are those other reflections that may be carrying some form of negativity or sadness, or perhaps regret. only you can truly see what each of your own reflections is presenting back to you here in this long hallway of your deepest self. And some of these reflections may be recent memories, and some of these reflections may be distant and past memories. And as you find yourself continuing to step forwards, you feel yourself being pulled always gently towards that swirling portal at the end of this long, crystal mirrored hall. And in the air about you, you can hear an ethereal voice that speaks to you gently as you drift and dream. And you realize that that voice is your own voice, and the distant past and even the future echoes of your highest self now encourage you with that voice, bringing you a sense of reassurance that change is inevitable. And just as the days turn into nights, and your own cycle of deep breathing comes and goes, change is inevitable, because positive change is possible for you, just as it is for every soul alive. Change is ongoing and eternal, because to move now is to be alive. And so you find yourself moving, stepping, feeling that carpet underneath you as you continue down this hallway. And as you allow all of those reflections behind you to fade away once again, you know that you are moving into an even deeper space of authentic, absolute healing. And as you find yourself standing on that plush carpet in your bare feet, you can see the fantastical swirl of that ethereal portal directly in front of you now. And you know in your deepest heart that this portal is your very own gateway to all of your own possibilities, all of your own unique powers to heal yourself and to wipe away all negativity from inside of you exist beyond this gateway. And because, if you haven't yet realized, that special part of you, it's already beginning to heal inside of you, to heal you, just by taking this time to look further within yourself. You find that you are planting deep healing seeds within you, and when you are ready, you can let yourself reach out and gently touch the swirling patterns of that gateway. And you just watch now as your hand begins to disappear through that spiritual door. And it feels so wonderfully good to know that waiting for you just beyond is that entire world where finally your true desires for your highest purposes can be realized and presented to you so that you are living them out from moment to moment. And now you are stepping through that portal as the grey and white and silver mists of cloudy air begin to envelop you. It feels so wonderfully good, just as if you are floating through the air, just as if you are flying now, just like you have always wanted to, just as if you have grown a set of powerful wings upon your back. And as you feel your shoulders relaxing with the beating of your own spirit wings, you are flying and floating and drifting along through this white and grey and silver mist. And all around you are the subtle and faint songs of ancient voices. And your ears are especially attuned to any messages which you are now receiving. As messages of encouragement and messages of hope drift towards you, spoken with silvery voices and powerful tones. And it feels so wonderful to feel this free as you are experiencing total freedom now. And this freedom means that you can go anywhere and wherever you deeply choose to go. And as all of those silver clouds all about you begin to present to you new colours and new images, you recognize now those scenes from your past which once brought you some kind of negativity. Memories which once brought you some kind of criticism, or self-doubt. And yet always you remain peaceful and at ease in this silver misted sky, because you can observe your own negativity now and everything that it represents and means with a special kind of detachment. Always knowing that you are in control of whatever it is that you choose to review and bring before you now. You are in control of whatever it is that you choose to appear and play out to your special mind's vision now in these silver cloud screens. And as your wings beat behind you and propel you always forwards, you find yourself coming to a new cloud. And you find that this cloud is darker than all of the other clouds you have seen until now. This cloud is dark and dim and blackened with a texture of dark grey fog. And yet even upon this cloud there is the faint outline of a series of floating words, just floating for you here, as if this sign itself has been waiting for you for such a very long, long time. And as you float over closer and closer, you can make out the words upon that dark, foggy cloud. And you realize now that the sign says to you, secret material. And you intuitively understand that this cloud contains all of your own private, personal negativity that has been previously stored away here in your own subconscious mind. And everything that has ever worried you or bothered you about yourself, whether it be your own self-criticism or criticisms from others, or your own self-doubts, or doubts from others. The entire sum total of whatever regrets you may have, or whatever shame you may feel, or whatever may have hurt you in the past, or even your own current anxieties, or symptoms of depression if you have them. Or your failures, and all of your personal mistakes. All of those feelings and associated meanings live here inside this secret, private cloud. And yet from within you now, a new light is growing out from your own deepest heart. Because all of those ancient songs around you continue to deliver and bring to you feelings of absolute calmness and confidence and powerful positivity and healing energy as you draw upon the entire energy of the universe. you feel a warm glow rising up from within your deepest being. As your higher self now gives strength and hope to those beating wings upon your back. Because you have come here for a reason, and you have arrived in this place in the sky to finally and forever permanently resolve all of your subconscious negativity in whatever shape or form it now takes. And all of this negativity, which has previously been hidden and denied to you and off limits to your conscious mind's control, is now waiting before you within that dark cloud. And each and every element within you that might cause you pain or hurt or anguish or despair is now awaiting transformation. As you feel such a strong desire to reach out now and touch and see what is within that cloud. Because this is your life. And you know on the deepest level that you should be allowed access to complete control over your own self. In each and every way now, the universe and all higher powers are in agreement with you. And even as you think this thought, you feel and see and hear your own powerful healing light shining forth to penetrate and open the dark fog of that secret cloud. And the way before you now begins to clear. And such a wonderful, curious thing is taking place as all of the darkness of that smoky, grey cloud is lifting. And with your deepest mind's eyes now, you can see all of that material that has for so long been weighing you down in all of those ways. And you can see memories and habits and ways of thinking that you have now suddenly outgrown. And you know that those old patterns of negativity can no longer hurt you in any way, because you are much, much stronger than you have ever been here. And the powerful light of your own higher self-awareness is so powerful and true within you that an intense feeling of clarity and understanding now arrives inside of you. And all of those ancient songs about you are changing now into beautiful, harmonious melodies which bring to your ears a universal, angelic healing of the kind you could previously only imagine. Because all of the universe's power in each and every way, from the very ends of the solar system and the entire expanse of this world, all of that power is allowing you now to heal. All of that power from all of those higher beings is allowing you now to heal and just sweep away now all of your old negativity with the light of your own higher self. And as you take this time to heal yourself on a spiritual, soulful level, you can review all of those images and thoughts and all of those feelings which now need your special attention. And when my voice returns to you again in a few moments from now, it will bring with it a new spirit guide, which you may imagine as an ancient loving friend or a long remembered image of your higher self. And as my voice returns to you now, you find yourself healing on the deepest cellular level. You find yourself healing within each and every muscle and nerve and pathway within yourself, as you are activating all of your own healing energy. And as you do, you find yourself gently returning towards the ground as your spirit wings gently allow you to touch down onto rich green grass. And you find yourself in the middle of an ancient, enchanted, otherworldly forest. And all about you, enormous trees and wild woods sway gently in the cool breeze. As the smell in the air smells so refreshing and healthy to you, as you can smell those green leaves and the bark of those tree branches. And as the sound of trickling streams comes to your ears, you feel so incredibly whole and light and complete. As a new energy of white light flows into your veins, and even the air itself smells and tastes different to your senses now, as you breathe in the natural, healthy scents of the old forest. And as the soft grass caresses your toes, you find yourself walking bare feet once again towards a beautiful running stream. And as the bubbles of the rippling water soothe you and calm you, you find yourself peering over into the white water. And new reflections come to you now, as you see your own highest self down there, in the ripples of the water. And your higher self is smiling contentedly back at you. And your highest self is looking and appearing so wonderfully calm and full of confidence and contentment, because finally you are at peace in the deepest of ways, and you see your highest self enjoying life with a new set of bright, clear eyes, as scenes of new possibilities play out before your imagination now. And you just witness and observe your own self living entirely as you truly want to. Stepping forwards into the future with new positivity. And when you find that you are ready, you can bend down and reach out with your hands, dipping your fingers and palms into that cool, clear, running water. And you scoop up that healing, healthy water and let it wash over your smiling face. And as the cool water touches against your skin, it washes away any remaining echoes. And as you hear the chirp of those birds in the trees, and you look about and see the friendly eyes of those animal spirit guardians around you, you know that you are the only person in the world here in your special place. And so you just let all of your remaining clothing fall away from you. And you find yourself stepping down gently into that refreshing, rejuvenating, healing pool of water there. As the currents of the stream wash away all remaining worry or doubt, and the healing energies penetrate so deeply within you that it leaves behind new life and energy in your cells themselves, and it leaves behind a new health in your nerves and in your fibers of being, so that now even your blood itself flows with health and the power of ancient healing forces. And as that cool stream water comes up, relaxing you, soothing you over your thighs, over your waist, and you let yourself descend into the water, all the way up over your stomach and chest, all the way up to your shoulders. You feel so renewed and alive. And you feel more positive than you have ever felt before. Because finally you are free. Finally you are healed. And finally you are so completely positive that you are able to enjoy and experience a happy life. Feeling calm and confident, you are looking forward to your own future. Because you carry within you all of the power of your own subconscious positivity, all of the power of your own subconscious positivity. And as you relax deeply and take the time to integrate and appreciate all of the positive work that you have done now for yourself, you can thank all of those parts of your deepest self and higher being that have aligned and become whole and come together again to make these decisions for you. And you can bring your attention once again to your own cycle of calm breathing, which continues to flow in and out, bringing you health and joy with each and every breath that you take. And whenever you wish to bring this level of calm positivity to your waking, conscious outlook and mind once again, you can easily remember to take in a single deep breath and immediately feel yourself smiling, full of confident joy and warm happiness. Because your own success now is a result of your new positive outlook and your new gentle compassion for your deepest self and for others, because you take great pride and pleasure in sharing your own positivity now with all of those friends and family and even strangers about you, because you know that strangers are just friends that you have not yet met. And you can enjoy listening to this recording just as often as you choose, should you feel the desire to anchor again and reinforce all of this wonderful positivity within your deepest mind. And if you are now heading off to a full night's sleep, then you can turn off now this recording and know that even as you dream, your own higher self is reinforcing and all the time strengthening all of these ideas to your deepest self. However, if you need to get up again and continue on with your day, then I am going to count upwards from 1 to 5, and you'll find yourself coming back to full waking alertness. And so 1, slowly, easily, calmly you are now returning to full awareness. And 2, each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, and you feel wonderfully good. And 3, from From head to toe you are feeling perfect in every way. And 4, your eyes are feeling cool, calm, clear and relaxed. And on the next number I say, you will become fully aware, opening your eyes once again to come back to present conscious alertness and waking reality, feeling wonderfully good. And now 5, eyelids wide open, fully aware, taking in a good deep breath as you stretch out your energized body and smile at how easily and successfully you are able to take control of your positive life. And I wish you all of the peace and joy that may now come into your life. Talk to you soon.